Welcome to another round of our favorite new horror trailers, the best of what dropped last month. This month brings us two wildly different films that are both set during the winter season and a sequel to the awesome Deathgasm. As always, everything we covered is linked below. Now, on with the trailers. Vicious. A woman spends the night fighting for her existence as she slips down a rabbit hole contained inside a gift from a late-night visitor. Vicious is directed by Brian Bertino, who brought us the original The Strangers, and stars Dakota Fanning. Vicious releases October 10th, and this is a Paramount Plus film, so I'm assuming it's coming straight to Paramount Plus October 10th. This movie looks like it's set in the winter time. There's snow on the ground. It's got a very cold feeling. And this girl, played by Dakota Fanning, opens her house up to this stranger who is this old lady who seems like she's lost or possibly has dementia or something. Who knows? But it turns out this old woman has sinister plans of her own. I'm not sure what is up with this old woman, but she basically asks Dakota Fanning to put 3 things into this box, and if she doesn't do it, she is going to die. This is a very simple setup for a movie, but I think it's very effective. The woman playing the older lady in the movie seems really creepy. Her voice is very unsettling and just perfect. I don't like the fact that Dakota Fanning's character has all these weird tattoos on her arm. I personally don't have any problem with tattoos, but all these tattoos look extremely fake. They look like those children tattoos that you just put on there with some water. They look cheap, in my opinion. So not sure what the point is of her even having tattoos to begin with, but I digress. I'm actually really excited that this is directed by Brian Bertino. I'm a huge fan of The Strangers, so seeing him do something new and fresh is always a treat. This movie releasing October 10th, we don't have to wait too much longer to see this. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of her putting these things into the box and trying to save her life? What do you think of all these trippy things that are going on? Is this woman like a witch or something, or some kind of gypsy of some kind? Who knows? But this movie looks cool and I cannot wait to check it out. Like I said, October 10th, not too far away. Delivery Run. A food delivery driver gets caught in a deadly chase in the icy Minnesota wilderness, pursued by a crazed snowplow driver for unknown reasons, facing life-threatening situations and forced to outsmart his relentless pursuer alone. Delivery Run releases October 17th. Again, we have another winter movie. This takes place obviously in the mountains, and there's a lot of snow. I just love that look of just scenery covered in snow with the trees and everything. It's beautiful. I love this old school style of film here where we have a mysterious person inside of this snowplow terrorizing this guy and chasing him around. There's a movie that came out in the early 70s, I believe, called Duel. It's actually directed by Steven Spielberg. It's his first film he ever directed, right before he did Jaws. And honestly, I love Duel. It's great, but it's more of a action thriller type of deal than a horror film. This movie does tend to look like it has some action to it. There's explosions and things like that, but it reminds me a lot of Duel. It's just in the winter setting, and it's a snowplow instead of a tractor trailer. They had to have some kind of influence there with the film Duel. If you haven't seen Duel, I highly recommend it. Go check it out. I'm curious if they're going to reveal who this snowplow driver is, or are they going to keep it a mystery throughout and the movie ends with you not really knowing who the killer is or who this crazy person is. Maybe his truck just falls off a cliff and blows up and he dies in a fiery blaze. Is it going to be one of those type of deals? Because honestly, I would be fine with that. I love those ambiguous type of endings where we don't have everything overly explained to us and oh, we get to learn about why he did all this stuff. And it's like, honestly, I don't really care. You give me a mountain with some snow on it and a dude in a snowplow chasing some people, I'm good to go. Just give me a fun movie and a fun ride and I'm here for it. But what do you guys think of this? Are you into these type of movies or do you want nothing to do with this? Me personally, seeing people getting run down by a snowplow looks highly entertaining. So cannot wait to check this out. Deathgasm 2, Goremageddon. When Brody, a washed up metalhead, resurrects his dead bandmates for a battle of the bands, the result unleashes riffs, gore, and apocalyptic carnage only Deathgasm can deliver. Returning for Deathgasm 2 is original writer and director Jason Howden and stars Milo Cawthorn as Brody, Kimberly Crossman as Medina, and James Joshua Blake as Zach. There is no official release date yet, but a wide release is anticipated in late 2025 or 2026. I think it goes without saying that I am a huge fan of the original Deathgasm. If you have not seen Deathgasm, I highly recommend you go and check it out. The best way I could describe Deathgasm for anyone who hasn't seen it is it's a cross between The Evil Dead and black metal music. So if you're a huge fan of metal music or a huge fan of Evil Dead and have not seen this, go and check it out. You are going to love it. That being said, I am a little skeptical going into this because it has been 10 years since the original Deathgasm, and honestly, they didn't need to make a sequel. This is one of those sequels where I'm like, don't know if we really need this, don't know if I really wanted it, but I'm here for it. I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully it's just as good as the original. Hopefully it doesn't taint the original at all. But that being said, though, this trailer does look awesome. It looks fun. It looks extremely gory and over the top. The later half of the first film was just over the top gore, a lot of Sam Raimi type of things going on. And this one being called Goremageddon makes me feel like the gore is just gonna top everything in the first movie. But I want to know what you guys think. Have you seen the original Deathgasm? Are you a fan? If you haven't seen Deathgasm, go and check it out. Come back here, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the film and if you're interested in checking out the sequel. But yeah, I wish this had some kind of release date of some kind. As of right now, there's nothing. But no matter what, I'm probably going to see this immediately once it hits streaming, or I might just go ahead and buy it on Blu-ray. This movie looks awesome. I love the heavy metal stuff, the black metal stuff, all of it. I'm here for it. Cannot wait. So that's all I have this month. Let me know what you think of these trailers. What do you think of Vicious and this creepy old lady? What do you think of Delivery Run and this snowplow killer? And also Deathgasm. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's chat about it. But before you go, would you kindly subscribe and maybe even slash that like button while you're there? Until next time.